Hey guys, Piotr here, this is LiteFinance Global YouTube channel. It's my pleasure to be with you again. Today we are going to discuss trendline strategy, especially for the gold, but not the usual trendline break and follow, but the failure at the trendline. Without a further delay, let's jump straight into the video. All right, so first thing first. Well, that's the move when it comes to the trend, right? So we have the trend line and suddenly we are making the higher lows, higher highs, right? And suddenly we are breaking the trend line, and usually the retest is the continuation, and the same when it comes to the move lower, right? We are making lower lows, lower highs, and market once is going higher, right? Retest, continuation to the upside. It could be trend line, it could be trend channel, right? But usually the most common, that's what the people are talking mostly about, is the line break and follow the break, channel break, follow the break. But what we are going to discuss today is completely opposite. We are going to discuss the failure. We are going to discuss the attempt within the trend line, attempt to break lower with the move back, retest, continuation higher, right? So it's completely opposite what we are going. We want to take the advantage of the whole overall market trend. The same is going to apply into the channels, right? Doesn't matter, rising channel, falling channel, right? But the market is moving within the channel. If it's a downtrend channel, we want to see attempt to break higher with the failure, retest, continue even more aggressive to the downside, all right? And it looks like it's working very, very well with gold. And that's what we are going to discuss today. Well, first thing first, it's not for everyone. It's not the holy grail. It's not gonna work 100% of the time. But if we are going to apply correct risk-reward ratio, we might be in a winning position. Again, do your own homework, do your own research. Hundreds of tests is needed at the very beginning to try to understand the strategy and to try to answer the question if it's suitable for me, for myself, what kind of the trader I am, right? It's working well with the swing trading on the medium-term charts. It's working well as a scalping and day trading strategy as well. All right, so let's have a look. Let's go through few examples we have. And in the meantime, during the presentation, I'm going to explain what kind of the ratio you might want to use. But as you can see over here at the very beginning, we have quite few lines visible on the chart. Let's make it a little bit bigger, right? So in that case, the first attempt to move higher, because we made the swing over here, right? And we went higher from here. So that's where there was a possibility to create the trend line. There was an attempt to break, right? Now, if that's the case, and we are going to get back above the trend line like this, okay? So like this, we are moving, going higher, and then there is an attempt to break with the move higher. So the last distance between here and here, once we are breaking that high, we are going to make the same distance to the upside, right? Here, here, this one to the upside. We went even higher. The thing is that if you are going to watch that carefully, right? So once we got back above, the stop was very, very tight. Okay, look at this. That's the low, that's the move above, that's the retest. Boom, stop below, right? So we have this type of the distance. 1, 2, 3, easily. You can let it run for the rest. You can close the half, whatever you want, all right? Another trend line. Attempt to break. Move higher. Boom, all right? Strong move to the upside. What would be the entry? What would be the stop? Stop below this level. Entry on the move back above the trend line, right? That's the move. Well above 3 line. Why this happened? Why is, in my opinion, more easy and more profitable than breaking, retest, following the new trend? Because here, on this attempt to break lower, we have plenty of shorts, and they have to cover that. That's closing the shorts is what pushing the price higher, right? That's the thing. That's what you have to understand, right? And then we have the extension of that particular trend line, right? Because it's the same. I put it a little bit lower just to focus on another attempt to break. Another attempt to break, but we move strongly higher. Retest was over here. The stop was below, right? We are on the move higher. So the thing is that sometimes we don't have to make the new high, but still we are going to be able to quickly move 3R. Otherwise, if we are wrong, then our stop is going to be hit. It's not the huge distance. That's the thing. That's what we have to understand. That's the thing that our risk is completely different. Another example, trend line, attempt to break higher, failure, retest, short. Attempt to break higher, failure, retest, short. Oh my gosh, Piotr, that's beauty as it is. Well, the thing is that you have to know how to draw the lines, right? So you have to read more about how to draw the lines. For example, here we have attempt to go higher, break that one, that's the first thing. Attempt to go higher, break another one. So I have 2 points to create the line. Then there is attempt to break the trend line, trying to go higher with the retest. Boom! Huge move to the downside, right? You wanna see more? And that's the only 1 hour chart on the gold. 2 points to draw the line to the upside. Attempt to break, boom. Another attempt to break, boom, even higher. How high they went from here, right? And many more. You can draw these examples, whatever you want. The thing is that it might be a little bit scary when the market is approaching the trend line, market is trying to break the trend line, and because of how 95% of the traders are working, they are already looking for the trade to the opposite side instead of the taking advantage of the failure, right? Instead of the taking advantage of the failure. So, well, that's the idea. Do your own homework, do your own research, do plenty of examples, hundreds of tests. Don't forget to leave the like, the comment, subscribe to the channel, leave the questions. It was my pleasure to prepare this market update related to the gold trading strategy based on the trend line. Take care, guys. Stay safe. See you around. Take care and goodbye.